Hello, my name is Phil, and before we get started, no, I have not played God of War Ragnarok. So, I know a lot of people have compared The Last of Us to No Return mode to whatever God of War Ragnarok mode that is in that game, but I have never played the game. I know of the game, but I've never played the game, so I will not be comparing the game of God of War Ragnarok to Last of Us Part 2, No Return. There is a lot of great things about this game. I really actually enjoyed the game itself and playing this mode. At the time of this recording, I actually finally unlocked Joe, and I'm not really planning on unlocking anyone else in the game itself. It took me a while to unlock characters from the game because of just the way of how it was made and everything. There are certain key ways to unlock Joel by playing as Ellie, Dana, Jesse, Tommy. So it was a challenge to play these games, and even on the very light difficulty, it's still a challenge. One of the things I actually did make far too was with the Tommy character. I was able to make it to the first boss of the game. However, I died from that one. But this game actually allows you to think and plan and strategizes your way of playing a game. The first mode is Assault, and what you have to do in that is basically take out enemies in waves. It starts out easy as 3, and as you play more Assault modes, more enemies will be added. Some are hard to fight, and some are just easy if you do it the right way. Next up is Hunted, and let me tell you, that mode is crazy, especially if you have the Infected on. Usually I play custom mode, so I turn off the Infected because there's always a chance to have those Infected become crazy. At one point, I played a mystery stage with one of the characters, I believe it was Jesse, and I was swarmed by Infected in such a small space. Hunted could be terrifying with the Infectors, because they could come at you out of nowhere. Heck, even if I was playing Joe in the daily run, sometimes the photo mode for it makes it hard for you to play, because I was playing on like a Norwell thing, and I couldn't even see the Infected until they came close to me. Next mode is called Capture, and what it basically do is you take out enemies and basically grab supplies from a safe. It's not that hard to do, and you might have allies from time to time. Last, I believe, is Holdout mode, where you actually play to protect your ally. There's also other things throughout this time, but you get to unlock Gamut challenges, which basically you have to do a certain objective to get rewards. As you play the game, you actually get a chance to get equipment or parts to upgrade your weapons, supplements to upgrade your character, and credits to buy weapons and other things for your character. Also, it has a crafting mode just like the original game, but only certain things can be crafted during that time, or whatever character you have. There are a lot of characters too, like for example, Tommy and Joel don't have the dodge ability. Other characters do. Dodge ability is great to go against melee characters, but sometimes it's not the best time to use it.
Over here!
It sometimes feels a little clunky sometimes, or sometimes it just doesn't feel like it accomplishes great success. As me, my playstyle is mostly to charge in and attack, not really like be on the defensive and try to attack. So for me, the dodge button feels kind of, what's the word, not needed in whenever I play in that style. The one thing I did do when I was playing as Tommy was I was able to basically strategize my sniper attacks. Basically, if the group of wave of enemies was in one direction, I would set up my rifle to hold off in that direction. and it was basically changing throughout the time I was playing. Sometimes in some modes, there might be chances to use stealth, and I didn't really know the grab ability until later on. And even one of the gamut challenges was to grab an enemy. One thing that basically a lot of times people will play this game, and this is in the menu, is that you basically have to play the story. But to be honest, I never really played the story. I made a review of the story, but I don't really plan on playing the story. I just want to play this mode because it actually is exciting, fun, and enjoyable, and got me to play the game on my console multiple times, just to basically unlock Joel and try to see if I can do better with the run. There's also a boss at the end of the run, and the first boss is an arcade bloater, which I believe that probably might be either it's just called that or something else. I really don't know. Again, probably I'll have to play the story to play the game. To be honest, in my review of it, I think it's a really good game mode for those who just want to just fool around or play or challenge themselves into playing the game itself. You really don't need to know the story, because I believe that the story itself is not all that great. After watching reviews of countless arguments and essays on the story of Last of Us 2, it just goes into my mind thinking that it's not one of the great stories. However, I may play the story and review and basically think and basically tell you how I feel about the story. Sometimes with stories like this, I will sometimes change my mind throughout playing the game. Well, anyway, that is my review of the game mode No Return for The Last of Us 2 Remastered. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.